Is it recording? Let me see if it's recording. I think it is. I don't know. I can't tell if it's any of the... Okay, good. It is picking up the game audio. Okay, that's good. Hello, you guys. It's me, Branchout here, and I'm back again for another video. And today is... And this is Hypixel Skyblock episode 5. Now, a lot has happened between episodes. I know I said I wouldn't do anything on this island off camera, but I'm sorry. Like considering how boring and uneventful episode 4 was, I just had to make up for it, okay? And that did involve me having to grind a lot, like off camera. Although I do promise you guys that I stayed away from doing some really cool things that I haven't really done on this profile yet. So anyways, what happened after episode 4 sometime is I was just in the hub and some random player gave me a skeleton minion tier 8, so I'm using that skeleton minion tier 8 to unlock the minion spot, to help unlock the next minion slot. And I also finally got the recipe for budget hoppers, so now when I'm offline, I'll still be able to make profit. And also the initial reason why I have an ice minion up is because I for extra minion slots. And so yeah, and I did take the oak minion down because I realized the tree minions are really not good minions to like use. I mean, unlike the mining minions, the tree minions won't accept it if you stand there and put down saplings for them. Like they'll replace the saplings. And so yeah, and let me show you guys. I have 19 strength so far, and why did I just go to collection? Okay, so see, foraging levels, which are the tree levels, the foraging levels get you strength, and yeah, so basically the only thing that tree minions are good for are like just something you should go for extra minion slots. And basically maxing them out, like you'll practically get a lot of foraging levels while you're maxing them out. So you might as well just max them out by hand, like manually. You might don't put a super compactor on them, or unless you just really want to. In that case, I can't really stop you. But yeah, it's actually a lot easier to just get the wood manually. And I also did finally get that jungle axe I needed off camera. So yeah, and also another thing that happened while I was what happened between this episode and episode 4 is let me see if I can find it. Is I built a giant melon farm. Initially, the reason why I didn't buy the melon farm, I built the melon farm. The initial reason why I built the melon farm is to make money, but then I found out that melon doesn't make enough money. So now the only reason I have it up is to max out the melon minion, to max out the melon collection so that we get a lot of farming levels, and to get a lot of melons that we can later use for healing potions. And yeah, and also off camera, I finished the enchanting table. Wait, actually, did I do that in episode 4? I can't remember. And so yeah. And I also got a lot of minions off camera. Let me show you the ones that I've got that aren't currently up. Off camera, I got, well, I had to, what I had to do is I had to, like, craft another clay minion on co-op profile and get over to this one because, let's be honest, folks, you'd pretty much rather do that than having to, like, I, like, back when I was recording the episode 3 that ended up getting canceled, that was the episode in which I grinded like pretty much the whole episode to unlock the fishing minion. And and in that time frame I only got like maybe 19 clay from that fishing thing. So the entire time I was fishing, like getting a fishing minion, at least the recipe alone, is much quicker than getting the recipe for a clay minion. The recipe alone. So I just had to do it. I just had to. And getting tier 1 getting tier 1 minions from other profiles doesn't exactly give you the what's the word? They don't exactly get you the achievement of getting like their tier 1 versions. So that basically means I'm gonna have to craft another one of those minions. So yeah, so what I got off camera was a clay minion, sheep minion, probably pig minion, not pumpkin minion. I got a glowstone minion, zombie minion, sugarcane, gravel, slime, mushroom, chicken, blaze, cocoa bean, and cactus. And so yeah, and there's also this extra compactor in here, so I guess. Now, what I plan to do for this episode is, see, the thing is, the actual reason why, like, I had to grind so much in that, and no, grinding a lot was not the reason why episode 5 took so long. It's that the reason episode 5 took so long before I could film it is due to I need to get a chance to like film it in peace. And see, the reason why I'm in a different location, like in a different room, filming episode 5 is because currently no one else is here, and so it's really quiet, and so that means I get to film up here. I mean, I could probably film it in the usual place as well, but I'd rather just do it here. And so yeah, yeah. Oh, and also I did grind for some farming, and I had to also transfer some other stuff. No, not the clownfish hat. I transferred some EXP bottles, this thing called True Essence, a portal to the end. Yes, you can have private island portals to like the hub worlds. I want to get this in advance so that when I get to combat level 12, I won't have to wait on it. I won't have to like wait on getting it, cuz okay, I'll probably explain it when I actually do end up getting there. And I also got some magical mushroom soup, which I'm not going to use yet. And also, I got a sunflower from my co-op profile with my friends. And yeah, a lot of people like think that getting a flower minion is the only way to get sunflowers, which that is kind of true. You do need to get. Okay, I hear a zombie there. Anyways, where's the zombie at? I hear a zombie, but I don't see anything. Anyways, so sunflowers are actually not that hard to get at all. Like I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure like the original like flower minion owners, they got like a flower minion, and then they got a sunflower. And see, the thing is, sunflowers in this game are actually pretty OP. Let me get some bone meal. And so yeah, so you can just right click them with bone meal, and it'll amplify the amount of sun, and like it'll just get more sunflowers. Yeah, 46 sunflowers. Well, probably because I had 46 bone meal, but then again, like, oh my god, put this. I'll just put this in here. And so yeah, the only I think the only thing sunflowers are good for besides just looking pretty is okay, so okay. So in Nether Quartz Collection level 3, you unlock this little thing called a day saver. Now, essentially what it does is if you get a day saver and you place it somewhere on your island, then your private island will like forever be day. Now, I think there's a nighttime variation of this as well, which here, let me also show you. Now, I'd like to get a day saver. Now, I'd like to make a day saver for this island, but then after, like, I don't really need a day saver anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to craft a night saver, which a night saver is essentially just a day saver, but it makes it nighttime. Now, I don't really know. Now, a lot of people would wonder why I would even want that. And see, the thing is, I actually think it would be a great idea because if you can, because it's like the ultimate test to how illuminated your private islands are. And so yeah, and you may argue that pumpkin farms might not grow as well. I'm pretty sure most massive pumpkin farm designs just have glowstone next to the stems anyway, so the stems practically have like an infinite source of light either way. So yeah. And yeah. Now off camera, I also so about the island things. I've actually had to avoid placing these like island things. Now you may be wondering, what are they? What are these island things? Well, this is a farming island. Maybe I think I'll place it this way. I'll place it over here this way. Okay, we're dropping frames. Why are we dropping frames? Okay, so okay, please excuse the lag. Okay, we dropped frames for a little bit there, but that was practically worth it because these little island things, they're like these I don't even know what they're called really, but they add like these little other mini islands onto your like private island area. They're basically just extensions. Now, there's many different types of these. This particular one is called a farming island. They're really easy to craft once you have the recipe, and also your first farming island thing will spawn will spawn like this little crystal thing that'll grow the wheat for you. It's basically the same thing as like the wheat area is like the farming area on the hub island, except it only grows wheat, and you can only have like one of them on private island areas, which really is sad. But then again, okay. So now regarding these island things, well, there's that zombie. Yeah, I built these poles so that I could potentially make second floors to this melon farm, but now I'm starting to think it was a waste of time. And I thought that going for like a rainbow field would look prettier, but now I really am thinking now in this episode I was hoping to get a pond island. Okay, let's see where is okay no, it's probably in fishing collection now. I think fishing minion, fish hat, pond island. Okay. Okay, so that's all you need to make a pond island. Alright, so now pond islands, Pond islands are like those wheat islands. Okay, okay. I'm gonna. I wish I had more than just telekinesis on this bow. Now I can't really go over there until I can figure out what to do about the problem. So yeah, now I'm gonna head to the, and also I'm playing in 1.15. Essentially on Hypixel Skyblock, 1.15 is like a little bit better than 1.14. Eh, yeah, it's better than 1.14. It actually has, like, they may not have added a whole lot, but okay, the frames is really going. Ah, okay, I was really hoping I'd be able to do a Slayer fight this episode, but until I can find some way to record a video that does not drop my frames tremendously like this, I guess I'm gonna have to put off Slayer fights. Now, actually, like, if you guys want to see Slayer fights from me, I'll probably do a video on like a separate video on the series dedicated to that category. But but that's gonna have to wait until I have like a have gotten like a solution to this flag thing. So, right, I just need 1, 2, 3 of these, and then just 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I need to come over here. Now, the reason why I need a pond island is, here, I'll just show you when I get this thing. Okay, this frame drops, like, these frame drops really only happen in the hub when I'm recording. And so that's kind of why I can't really be in the hub that much during recording. Okay, that should be enough. Now, buying stand does not get you stand collection. And yes, there is a stand minion. And I kind of need high stand collection in order to unlock a recipe, which I really need. Oh, and also another thing I did off camera. Here, let me go over here and show you guys. I bought enough cobblestone to make, well, almost enough cobblestone to make a super compactor 3000. See, when you're doing like a solo run or just any run in general and have not gotten a super compactor yet, like a lot of people just, I mean, well, then again, some people I know or I've seen, like they just have the cobblestones or whatever, and they just wait for the cobblestone minion to get enough cobblestone, and then like eventually they get a super compactor. No, that's not the same. That's not a sane way to do it. You see, buying all the enchanted cobblestone you need would actually is actually a lot cheaper than getting a super compactor in the auction, like much cheaper. And so yeah, now you may be asking, if I have almost enough cobble, then how come I haven't made the super compactor yet? See, the funny thing is, the other reason why I mentioned the cobble, I don't even have enough in the collection to make a super compactor yet. And so that's the real funny thing. Like I got the enchanted redstone block from the auction for like a relatively cheap price. And so yeah, so anyways, let's craft this pond island, because I need to unlock the stand collection. Okay, wait, what was the recipe? Okay, I'm just looking at this. Pond island. Okay, got it. 1, 2, 3. Was it sand on top or prismarine? I don't know. Oh, that's why it's not happening. I'm using my magical water bucket, and no, I did not unlock the magical water bucket from the ice collection. I had to buy it at the auction. Now, you may be wondering why I got one. Well, I'll tell you after I spawn this pond island in. After I spawn in this pond island. Look away so I don't drop frames. Oh, now it's done. Okay, goody. I'm gonna need to go over there and illuminate that thing. So I guess now I have a good use for this. First, I'm gonna have to get a lot of torches. I think I put these sticks in here. No, okay, never mind. I have tons of torches. Now, you may be asking... Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say you might be asking anymore because I can guarantee a lot of you are just watching right now. Okay, get this out of there, and... Now, essentially what Magical Mushroom Soup does is it makes you fly. And I'm going to use this flight to go and illuminate these island extensions. Well, I guess first I'll make it flatter. I'll make it flatter so that I don't have to illuminate. I don't have to place as many torches. And I'm also going to have to build a bridge over to here because I do not want to have to use a Magical Mushroom Soup every time. And you know, to be completely honest here, I personally think that the cyan hardened clay, or terracotta as it's known as now, I personally think that this color of clay is the best looking one out of all of them. I mean, I know cyan, I know that cyan terracotta does not even look cyan colored at all. And that's practically just the same with like almost all the terracottas. They look in color, they look nothing like their name is. All right, I need to hurry up and illuminate this thing before nighttime falls. Okay, come on. If I see another creature on this island, I'll probably have to eliminate it. And so yeah. All right, now let's go. Now see, one of the reasons why I wanted to get a pond island. Okay, I was wondering why I wasn't flying there for a second. The other reason why I want to get a pond island is because I want to shovel up this sand so that I can get enough sand to unlock Sand Minion 1, or at least the collection. And so let me get out my shovel, and let me put this in my hotbar, because oh, and also the mushroom soups allow you to fly for like 2 minutes on your private islands only. However, if you drink more mushroom soup while you still have time left, then the time it gives you will stack. All right, see, yeah, there. Collection unlocked, sand. Now, see, there is an alternative to this, except the alternative really isn't, is like really not worth it. Like, what the alternative is to getting the sand collection is getting a desert island. Except you need like a lot of cactus to do that, and like getting that cactus is really hard, especially with like all the competition you'll be getting. Alright, come on. Alright. I just unlocked the sand minion collection. There we go. Okay. And then after we craft a sand minion, you see, the only reason I worry so much about this is because I want to get the extension to the private islands that I want to get the extension that adds like an auto nether wart farm. It's basically like this, except it's an island made of obsidian, soul sand, and it also has and it also has a crystal, sort of like the wheat one right there, that automatically generates nether warts for you, so I won't have to go to the blazing fortress to get nether warts anymore. So yeah. Now, one annoying thing about these pond islands is that you have to barricade like this entire side just to stop the water from flowing. And I think the only reason you would want to do that is if you want to build like a pumpkin farm or something. I don't really know. Okay, now I've unlocked the collection. And what was that? What else was I gonna do? What else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, one other thing I could do is I could show you. All right, you remember the foraging islands? You know, the place where you get like the birch logs, the spruce logs, the acacia logs, the dark oak logs, the jungle logs. You know, all those logs. Essentially, what the Hypixel devs did is they completely reworked the foraging islands. They like completely remade the foraging islands so that like they're all basically all the areas of all the different tree types are like all in one now, are like all in one place now. And they also added in a bunch of other cool things to the foraging islands. And one of those cool things would be the best weapon that I'm using right now, the Raider Axe. Essentially, you can like buy this at the foraging islands, but see, what you got to do to buy it is actually pretty. It actually requires that you've at least been fishing long enough. And so because I've been fishing long enough, then I'm good on that front. Now, you see, the guy at the foraging islands where you buy the Raider Axe from, you basically every time you want to buy something from him, you first have to go there and do something for him first. And I'll show you what you got to do for him. So the three things you'll need to bring with you are a fish hat, a raw fish. I think it might work with raw salmon as well, but I'm not sure. And a magical water bucket. And so yeah. So first of all, let me go over there to the foraging islands and show you. Okay, I really need to take care of this. I guess off camera what I'll do is I'll unlock another quartz collection, at least the minion. The reason why I don't want to do it on camera is because if I do it on camera, it's going to be really laggy, and I don't want to have to do a whole bunch to spend episode 5 grinding again. Because to be completely honest, I really did not like how episode 4, it just practically the whole episode was just grinding. There's really nothing that exciting going on. And so, yeah. Now, even though I won't be able to perform any Slayer quests, I'll at least show you what they are. I'll at least show you what they are. Okay, come on. Okay, come on. I'm dropping frames a heck of a lot. Alright, come on. I'm dropping a lot of frames. I know, you guys. I'm dropping a lot of frames. I don't really know what the frame rate is on the videos themselves, because I don't really notice much of them. Oh, yeah! I also forgot of what else I was good of. I also just remembered another of the things that I was gonna do this episode. This episode I'm also going to be activating. Okay, where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. This episode, what I'm also going to be doing is activating my carpentry skill. Essentially, carpentry is like this cosmetic skill. Basically what it does is whenever you like craft something, you'll get XP, and then the more EXP you get, then you'll be able to craft like these cosmetic furniture and put them on your island. I mean, it's really not that useful, but at least it'll make doing crafting more oh, that's where I'm looking. Why do we keep losing so many words? At least it'll give more of a purpose to crafting. Alright, come on. Come on. Careful. And yes, at this point, I've waited on the cobblestone. I've waited to empty out the cobblestone minion till when I continue recording again. And I guess what I'll do is after I'm done recording, is like between this episode and episode 6, I'll unlock that cobblestone quest. I'll unlock the ability to craft a super compactor, like off camera. Yeah, I'm dropping a lot of. Yeah, I know how many frames I'm dropping. This usually does not happen. This like only happens when I'm recording, so that's why I can't really show you guys some Slayer quests. Yeah, you need to bring a stack of wool to this guy. Alright, and so now he's given me the ability to craft a carpentry table. So that's nice. I'll craft it when at least when I get back to the private island. But for now, I need to show you guys, first I need to show you guys what Slayer quests are, and I don't really think I'm gonna I guess I'll just show you, like, the menus. Actually, how about this? At the end of the episode, I'll switch to a co-op profile, and then I'll show you, like, what they look like from there. Like, what the Slayer menus look like from there, but fortunately, I cannot do that. In this episode, I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to get a spider minion on camera. But the problem with that is, I don't really think I'd be able to do that with this much frame drop. Like I won't be able to get enough spiders. Alright, so now let's head over to the new tree island. And I think they renamed it the park. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. And... Okay, so this is the new tree island. Now, judging by the amount of frame drops, I also do not trust that I will be able to, yeah, judging by the amount of frame drops I'm getting, I also do not trust that I will be able to get a lot of, tree stuff this episode, which is kind of sad. But yeah, they redid the tree islands, and it looks really good. And see, originally you had to use like these jump pads to get from tree island to tree island, but now you can just use these jump pads to get from one area to the other. Okay, come on. Please do not do this to me. Okay. Yeah, I really do not like recording, like, when it's this laggy. And yeah, oh, also off camera, I got a bunch more, I got some more armors. I can't really remember what armors I got. I can't really remember which particular armors I got between episode 4 and this episode. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Really? Yeah, see, this is why this is why I can't really record much of like the hub islands and so, yeah. So until I can figure out how to like fix that or find a solution to that, I'm gonna have to put off. I'm gonna have to grind for some things off. Do some more off-camera grinding, basically. All right, come on. Now, also another thing you're gonna want to do before you come to the forging islands is you're gonna want to have a lot of mana. You know, like basically the power stuff, and I'll tell you why. Alright, okay, hang on, let me get... Alright, so what you do to get the Raider's Axe is you come over here, and yeah, you come in here, and you talk to this guy, the Melancholic Viking. You right-click on him, and then once he asks you to help him remember the sea, you take your magical water bucket, and you put out the fire. And next you gotta take the cod. Now remember, you gotta, like, after you put out the fire, after that you have to wait until he mentions like a tasty supper, because I've made that same mistake before where I put the cod in too early, and then he just wouldn't progress through his like quest or like request. So then you just right click it, place it in there, and then you wait until he wait, and then you put on the fish hat. And then you just have to spam shift until he gonna need a lot more mana than this. Yeah, just a few more splish splashes, but don't I have a good source of mana? Where'd I put my good source of mana? Oh yeah, I think I have this rogue sword. And basically you just keep on spamming shift until lightning strikes him. Okay, come on. Wait, I have a stamina potion. Alright. Let me get another stamina potion out real quick. Wait, what? Ah, kidding me. Yeah, I think you also have to do this before the fire gets put out. I mean, this is really easy if you know what to do. It's just I kinda was too slow. And so basically once he's happy, he'll let you like look into what he has. And then he'll let you buy what he has. And so yeah, and one of the things he has is the Raider Axe, which only he'll sell to you for like 130k. And so yeah. So I guess this video, one thing I could do while I'm waiting on like a way to fix the frame drops is I guess what I could do is I could start a Romero quest. So let me show you what the Romero quests are. Oh yeah, here's the Dark Oak Island. Alright, wait, where's... Oh yeah, I went the wrong way. Okay, so the Dark Oak area. And here's the new Savannah area. And do I have... Okay. Now, essentially, what you do for the Romero quest is you come over to the jungle area, then you go over here, and then you go across these leaves, this like leaf bridge thing. Ooh, gotta be careful. And then you talk to this NPC called Juliet. Yeah, come on. Nice to meet you. Okay, yeah, so we have to go and find this character she's wanting to call Romero. And like in this quest they're like getting married and stuff. And see, essentially what this Romero quest thing, it's basically just a fetch quests, and the fetch quests actually get harder and more expensive as you go. So yeah. I mean, it's not expensive like the first, but like for the first like portion of it, but then later on in the quest it like gets more expensive and like more grinding. And so yeah. What the heck is that noise? Anyway, so then I think when you start, you'll have to watch Duct Tape Digger's video on the Romero, on like the entire thing of the Romero quest if you want to know exactly what you gotta do the whole time, like all in order. Oh, shoot. I still haven't taken that off yet. And see, the only reason why I'm not using my bow is because I kind of want to wait until I have a better bow first. I'm talking like either scorpion bow or either the scorpion bow or the runan's bow. Okay, here you are. I'm trying to find gold. I can only find sand in... No wonder you can only find sand and stone in here. Okay, so now he wants you to go to get him some gold, but see, thing is, he doesn't want regular gold. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so he doesn't want regular gold. Now, over in the tree islands, like, I do not... Should have come with a grappling hook. Fantastic. Yeah, I really should have come with a grappling hook. I mean, grappling hooks are really cheap to buy, so at this point, I might as well just buy one for now. And, okay. I made some help. Please tell me I got something that I can use to help. And I don't. Perfect. So I'm going to have to come all the way back over there. I'm going to have to die so that I'll respawn. Yeah, and I lost 284 coins. Come on. Yeah, the frame rate... I need to figure out how to fix these frame rate drops. Like, and they're only hub islands, which is pretty much most of Skyblock already. Oh, okay, no. No, no, no. Can't be raining, no. Oh well, and the frame rate drops haven't been getting that bad so far, so I guess I'll live. So, essentially what you want to do is over here in the savannah area, there's like this little mini gold mine thing. Now it's not a regular gold mine. For one, it's freaking tiny. Wrong pickaxe. Huh? Oh, I got 2 yellow rocks. That's weird. Like, after I get 2 glowstone, like after I get 2 gold ore, I immediately get like 2 yellow rocks. Now I think you only need like these yellow rocks. Now, there is also this dude called the Master Tactician Funk. And he has this this thing called the Tactician Sword and the Wood Singularity. Now, the Tactician Sword 15 gains plus 15 damage for every combat collection. I mean, this was nerfed in the winter update. Yeah, screw it, why not? I'll get the Tactician Sword after I do something else. I'll probably get it off camera, but I can't really get it now. And so anyways, so what you want to do after you get this yellow rock, or at least one, you only needed like 1 yellow rock. And at this point on my island, I think I might I think I might just make like an entire chest dedicated to the things you need for the Romero quest. And real quick, let me see. Is it still recording? Okay, yep, it's still recording. Good. Okay, so then I think you come back down here, which is gonna be a pain. You come down here, and you give Romero the yellow rock. Come on. Oh, I have to hold the item. I forgot. Wait, what? He took both of them? And so then he gives you this little present thing, which I did not come prepared. So there's really no other way. There's really no way out of this without dying. Out of this area without dying, unless you like. Wait, Skyblock is VIP only RM. Oh. Okay, so then. Okay, why? Okay, come on. Alright. Now I hope that just because they updated the ice collection doesn't mean that the final tier for the ice minion that there isn't like a new tier for the ice minion. But either way, because they added in a new type of armor, which is in the ice collection, I kind of have to grind for that armor, like at least at some point in this series. And see, the reason why I haven't been uploading often is because one, I family problems, and two, because of YouTube and their and like their new policy and a new policy they made and stuff. Because of that, I've had a lot of motivation issues, and I've had to like pull myself together just to like film a few videos. And see, unfortunately, this is the only channel I will be uploading to. I cannot make a second channel because I do not want to risk my account being gone. So yeah, so you take this little poorly wrapped gift box over to Juliet. And that's practically only the first thing you do. Yeah, I know. Alright, so I have a shiny yellow rock, and it is technically a talisman, but I'm not gonna reforge it yet. Because see, essentially by the time you're done with this quest, this talisman will be upgraded into like the legendary version of itself. And like legendary talismans, when you reforge them, they like give more stats. They like give amplified versions of amplified stats of something you'd get elsewhere. And so yeah, now another thing they added to these tree islands. Alright, it's over here. Oh, careful, I do not want to step on that thing. At this point, after I'm done with this recording, like when I'm done with this recording, I think what I'm gonna do is I'll just do some off-camera grinding, to get some of the things you need for the Romero quest. And but I can't really do that now. So this is Melody. This is an NPC. We'll just have to look it up. Now, unfortunately, I will not be doing any of the songs while I'm on camera. Because if I get frame drops like these like all the time, I mean, I think the frame drops seem to have gotten better. Oh, that's nice. Wait a minute. Oh, I think the frame rate just is only better just because there's not a lot of people here. So anyway, so yeah, essentially these songs from her can get you like permanent EXP, can get you like permanent mana boosts, and at the end, like once you've beaten like the hardest one, you'll also get like a talisman that's like a strand of her hair that like gives you a lot of intelligence. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing this one on camera because it's already hard enough, and these frame drops are going to probably make me cut my hand off. So yeah, and other than all those things, there's like this cave thing with like really strong wolves in it, but I can't show you that because one, the frame rate, and two, I'm obviously nowhere near strong enough to survive in there. Alright, so now let's head back to the private island. I don't know why walking on grass is so quiet. Alright, let me see here. And also, guys, you may be asking, like, you may be wondering when I'm gonna get the Mastiff armor and showcase that. See, about the Mastiff armor, essentially the Mastiff armor, like, it does give you a heck of a lot of HP, but, it also, like, drains your defense. Like, it drains your defense tremendously, and, I'm probably gonna grind for a lot of defense, so if all that defense is gonna get taken away, then at the very least I should make the Mastiff armor the last one I showcase. Even if I get it really easily, it's gonna have to be the very last one that I showcase. So yeah, now let's empty out the cobble minion. Let's empty out the cobble minion. Now, I also won't be harvesting this thing on camera unless I know that I won't, that like the frame drops won't kill me. I'm gonna have to get the cobble chest closer. Okay, so I'll grind to get a super compactor, and as always, I personally think that the cobble minions are like the first minion you should put a super compactor on, because then they'll like generate all that enchanted cobble over time, and then you won't have to buy, well, may not have to buy all that cobble. Also made like 5K. And what's the next tier? Ooh, that's the next tier. Yeah, so wait, how far away am I in the collection? I'm not even at the haste ring yet. So okay, so I guess off camera I'll also work on this. And so yeah. Oh, I also got a couple blaze hats. So that's cool, I guess. Let me put this and this in here. And, nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. I guess now I've run out of things to do this episode. Like, I was hoping to maybe do some other cool things this episode, but I can't really afford to do it because of the frame drops. I don't wanna. I don't want it to be. I don't want there to be a whole lot more. Oh yeah, I haven't placed the end island portal yet. Thank goodness, I stutter a heck of a lot. Where am I gonna put it? You kind of need a really open area to put in like these hub portal things. So I'm gonna have to like build and open out it and I own that chest. Oh, I got an idea. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. 9. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now let's place that portal to the end. How about right here? Yeah, I know. Requires combat level 12. What combat level am I? I haven't really checked. I'm still on my way to level 10. So yeah, I guess that I'll also do off camera. And see, the thing is, I actually don't plan to go to the end island until I get like a really good weapon. I'm not going to tell you which weapon I have in mind. I'm not really. I don't want to tell you which weapon I have in mind because I want it to be a surprise. So yeah. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Oh, and also now that I have, and also these things come with, okay, it doesn't really matter, endstone can't be smelted. I unlocked the endstone collection, and I know that this is not near enough endstone to get me a. Yeah, don't show the hologram. Okay, so now I have the endstone collection unlocked. Cool. And I kind of also want to mine this obsidian as well. I mean, I still have yet to get an obsidian minion, and at this point, I can't even get obsidian from the obsidian sanctuary because it's gonna be too hard. It's gonna be too hard to do that. Like, it's best if you just get obsidian from like other sources. Like, maybe start at the obsidian sanctuary and then like get it elsewhere. So, yes. Now, the Raider's Axe can be upgraded in terms of stats. Okay, sorry, I have a lot of. Okay, now I like when I went into this, I thought I had a lot more to do in this episode than I actually did have. Like, I don't want to go to the mines yet. Okay, I have the recipe for, so let me just take this off you. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna put this lapis in the chest. Or at least these lapis blocks in the chest. Okay, now I need to do that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to relieve the lapis minion from duty for now, because I need to work on some other collections. And if I wait, it should take too long. So let me see here. Which minion do I want to put up first? Let's do the clay minion first, because clay minions, they're basic. Like if you leave them for long enough with good stuff on them, they'll make you a lot of money. I just realized I'm mining. I guess mining the ore might be a good thing for when I have to put that lapis minion back up. I'll be able to just place the ore for it. Alright, let's walk around and place the clay minion. Alrighty. Okay, no, I don't think the lapis minion had any fuel on it. I think I'm good. Alright, let me put this back in here. Put this cobble back in here. And then, oh yes, I'd better go ahead and put a budget hopper on it. And this. And once it places a block next to it, I mean a clay block next to it, I'll give it a storage. You know what, actually, I'm not gonna give it a small storage. Instead, I'll give it a medium storage. That way, I mean, it's gonna be a clay minion's a good money maker, but it's first gonna have to be a really high level so that it goes faster, and when it's a higher, and then as it's a higher level, it'll make more clay. Okay. And now it has like 10 slots to work with. Well, not counting, well, 1 slot and then 9 more here. So it's set. Now I just gotta wait on it. And then I can make another clay minion. Okay, let me check to see how much recording. only an hour into recording. Oh, come on, no, it's episode 4 all over again. You know what? I guess we could do something else while we're away. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Like, wait, what's that up there? Are those ender portal frames? I don't know. But anyways, I guess I guess I'll go to the I guess I'll go to the slime hill and get some some emeralds, because that's actually what you need in the second like part of the Romero quest. So yeah, I'm gonna head over. Like, they're asking if Hurricane Bow gets nerfed. I don't think I think Hurricane Bow got nerfed a while ago, because the better go-to is the Ruin Ann's bow. And I'm like, I heard the mosquito bow is better than the Ruin Ann's bow, although I don't really know what it does, or like, I think to get it you got to do a Spider Slayer quest. You got to do enough Spider Slayer quests. But I don't really know. And I can't really even do a Spider Slayer quest until I have beaten a Tier 2 Revenant. I'm really glad that like spawns you over here now instead of like right next to the portal, so that you don't accidentally like step on the things and then go to the wrong place. That was really annoying. That was really annoying back then, let me tell you. Okay. Now, unfortunately, the Raider's Axe is the only good weapon I currently have. I just need one stack of emeralds. You just need one stack of emeralds for this part of the Romero quest. Alright, come on, come on. Come on. And you remember earlier in the episode when I was... Oh, wait, come on, come on. Alright, remember earlier in the... Like, back at the beginning of this episode when I was talking about, like, Flower Minion and how it makes, like, sunflowers? Well, in one part of the Romero quest, you kind of need a Flower Minion, so I was really hoping I wouldn't have to get one of those, but now I guess I have no choice. I'll get a Flower Minion when I have enough money to do so. And if I do record myself doing it, it'll probably just be like in a different format, because I cannot stand these frame drops. Alright, Slime Hill. Alright, I just need a bunch of emeralds. Oh, I used the Silk Touch one. Alright, that's it. Yep, I'm switching those two out. There we go. 1 emerald. 2 emerald. 3 emerald. 4 emerald. Okay, I can tell this is getting annoying. I just need a stack of emeralds. Okay. Alright. And I do kind of want to max out my Raider's Axe because I feel like it'll be the weapon that helps me in Slayer quests. And see, the thing is, with the Raider, the more kills you make with it, the stronger it gets. Now I say that with a pinch of salt, figuratively, because you need to kill a lot of things with this Raider Axe to max its kills thing out. Like a lot of kills. I wish I could shoot right now, but I'm in the middle of the slime hill. Right, I'm almost to a full stack of emeralds. Right, almost there. Alright, now I'm finally there, so let's get out of here. And I have this lifesteal book on me. Now I do need to get the other enchantment books. Like there's a lot of enchantment books that I'm just missing. Yeah, I am missing a lot of enchantment books. Like I'm missing like a lot of the enchants that I'm going to need in order to max this thing out in terms of enchants. But anyways, yeah. You know, actually, considering the frame drops don't really feel as bad. Like if I give it time, they kind of like the frame drops kind of go away. So I guess you know what? I guess I will show you at least one Slayer quest this episode. Why is this snow minion when there's no? Oh yeah, I think in the update I think they added in like a snow. They added in like a snow minion, but then it. Hmm? Huh? Huh? Oh, thanks. Oh, nice. You gave me some enchanted ender pearls. Okay, now, essentially what you gotta do for these Slayer quests is, well, I guess I'll activate a Slayer quest while I go in there, because Romero's in there. That's the second part of where you find Romero. And okay, so now I cannot, now unfortunately, until I slay Revenant Horror Tier 2, I will not be able to do any other types of Revenant Horrors. I mean, not Revenant Horrors, like, I won't be able to do any other types of, like, Slayer quests. And at this point, I think what I'll do is I'll just keep doing Revenant Horror 1s at least until I can, I'm like strong enough to get the rest of to unlock like the rest of the types of revenants. I mean, not revenants, bosses. Okay, and yes, admittedly, I have done 2 tier 1 Slayer quests. already, admittedly. So now I mean, I can't, I probably will be able to kill the bosses. It's just, I mean, I probably will be able to kill the Revenant. It's just, I doubt that the frame rate will let me. So what you do to start these quests is you first spend 100 coins. Well, if it's a tier 1, you spend 100 coins. Then you come over here and you gotta kill a bunch of zombies. What the? Oh yeah, also I got the intimidation talisman off camera, so now I'm comfortable with killing the zombies. Okay, these frame rate drops are gonna be the death of me. I know I sound very quiet right now. It's just I kind of need to focus. Like, these frame rate drops are not nice to me. Come on. Come on. I know I sound I know I sound really quiet, but I kind of need to focus. If I don't, these frame rate drops are going to be the death of me. And usually you don't like it when you lose like 5k coins. So I'd rather not lose a lot of coins. Oh, there's a Ferrosoul. And unfortunately, I won't be able to get all the Ferrosouls on camera. I'll probably just do it off camera as soon as I have like an AOTE and a grappling hook. Those two at the very least. Now let me grab this Ferrosoul. Okay, come on. These frame rate drops, I do not like the frame rate drops. I just gotta kill 25 zombies. I don't even know what I'm gonna name this. Well, I don't even know what I'm gonna name this episode. Alright, gotta kind of stay away from the cave over there because that has like these stronger zombies that I know I won't be able to kill. And I do not have a lot of room left in my inventory at all. I really hope that this tier 1 does not one-shot me because of my frame rate. I killed it in 2 hits. That was easy. Okay, now I'm gonna head back and claim my reward. Yeah, okay, so once you kill the boss, once you kill the boss, you then come in here and and then you talk to Maddox again. And now I have a recipe for the zombie ring. I also have 2 permanent HP, so that's nice. Okay, yeah. I can't really collect anything because my inventory's full. Yeah, so shoot, I forgot. While I was in there, I forgot. I forgot to go and give Romero the emeralds, which is like the initial reason why I went in there. Now, I don't know how good the tactician sword is compared to other things like if you look up on YouTube like what weapons are good or whatever, you can't really trust like those big creators. Okay, where did Romero go? Where's Romero at? Is something did I do something wrong? Oh, I think I may have made a mistake. Yeah, okay, now I see what's happening here. Hang on, let me... Come on. His frame rate drops. They're back. Oh, yeah, there he is. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I forgot. First, he has to... Yeah, first it's this. You know, let me head... First I'm gonna head back to my private island and drop off some of this stuff. Now I remember back when I was like doing revenants, I thought it was actually really hard to kill a revenant tier 2, which actually is pretty difficult if you don't have the right stuff. Like basically the strategy with beating revenants is not only do you have to have good armor, or at least armor that'll work out for you, and you also need to have the right equipment. So like basically the way I beat Revenant tier 2s the other day, well, I had some help from my friend Headphone. Oh, look, a spider. Dang it, I wish I could get ink. I just really want to get an aiming bow now. I have some string. I could make another bow. Alright, first I have to drop off all this stuff. Okay, I'll get 3 string, but I can't get too much string because I kind of need string for the for the battles or whatever. I mean, I know I do not like this bow, but I'm gonna have to at least get some kind of bow, like some kind of bow. All right, come on, please do not lag out on me. Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright, let me craft another bow. This is the recipe for a bow. Okay, yeah, it is. Alright, so let me use these EXP bottles I got here. And then I use the Grandy, and then I get the Grandy XP bottle. I'll probably have, yeah, I guess I need to make another one now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, let me craft about 3 more Grandy XP bottles. Ooh, and I have a high carpentry skill now. Alright, well, not a high carpentry skill, I'm at carpentry 1. Okay, I think I'm gonna need one more. Alright, look at all those, wait, look at all those mobs over there. I at least need to get some kind of a decent bow because I really need to be able to just like shoot down mobs that I don't want roaming around. Alright. Come. Alrighty. Alright. Ooh, ME5. And what do we have here? Alright, come on. Ooh, now I have +1 intelligence. Sweet. Fortunately, I never got any arrows because I never really wanted a bow. Like I never really wanted to get a bow until I got like the Runan's kind. But I'm gonna have to grind spiders for that, and I think I'll just do that off camera. Here, I'll take that super compactor away from you at least until you've completed. I mean, not at least until you've gotten yourself to a higher level. And I'll just put that in here. Oh no, not there, not there. Right here. Oh, and also put this away. And so yeah. Oh, there's the zombie over there. Okay, dokie. Come on. Come on. Okay, now that I've gotten done with, or do not like these frame drops. They're so annoying. Okay, so I think what this next part, you gotta get about 16 roses for a Romero. 1. And yes, I think flowers give you forging EXP, and I really do not know what that's all about. Because there's no flower collections, at least as far as I'm aware. Like, if there was if there was a flower collections, I'd probably know. Or I would know by now. You need about, I think you need like 16 roses. Now, it's really hard to get roses if, like, other people are like, okay, nice. Alright, I got the flower bouquet. And I think what I gotta do next is I bring it to Juliet. Okay, these frame drops. I would be using my rogue sword, except the frame drops. Frame drops are going. It'll practically only be like only 1 frame a sec, like 1 FPS, if I use the rogue sword. I mean, if I had Optifine, it'd probably be a lot better performance, but then again. Alright, so now I'll head back up to Juliet, and at this point, I think I might as well also make a portal to the jungle area, just so that I don't have to, come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna just bring this to Juliet. Alright, I'll just bring these to Juliet. And yeah, Headphone did suggest that I use an editing system to like edit these videos. And I told him one of the reasons why I can't is because I don't have an editing system on PC at least. And so I guess episode 6 is gonna have to wait until I get an edit until I do that. And yeah, so I guess that's probably gonna be an advanced explanation. Now I remember I used to be able to record these episodes like every weekend, but then like something came up like almost like a lot of times, and now I can't really record these episodes as often. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and my shiny yellow rock was upgraded to yellow rock of love. I'm not gonna. I don't really think I'll put a reforge on it until I've upgraded to at least a ring of love and not a rock. Yeah, it's still a rock. I don't really know how much recording time I've got now. Okay, wait, hang on. Maybe I could just use this and it'll happen faster. Okay, now I'll head back to the hub, and then I'll give Romero the emeralds, which I'm pretty sure that's what comes next. Come on, come on. Come on. And at this point, I think I might just get the tactician's sword. I mean, it's not that strong yet, but only because I don't really have my all my combat collections up to level 7, which that's going to take a little while to do. So at this point, I might as well just use the Raider's Axe for now. And apparently there is an upgrade to the Intimidation Talisman. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to buy a lot of in-game candy for that, which is actually rather expensive. I mean, I could grind for the candy. Problem is, you can only get grind for candy on certain occasions, like maybe every 4 or 5 days, maybe 6. All right, yeah, take it. Okay, now I take this fake emerald altar to Juliet, and then hopefully by then my Ring of Love will have been upgraded to I mean, the Rock of Love will have been upgraded to like a ring of it. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now I think what's also in these on this like new new tree islands is like this like lady over there that charges you like 500k or something for like this item that makes it that like makes it rain. I really do not know why you would want that, but whatever. Okay, yeah, after this episode I just remembered I definitely need to get like at least tier 6 of the rest of the tree minions. Out Like I've only gone like 3 of the tree minions so far, and only 2 of them are up to tier 6. And I'm gonna need to do this by hand, manually, so that I'll also get the forging EXP. And the thing is, the tactician sword was nerfed at the time of when I'm recording this. It did get nerfed. I don't really remember what the nerf was on it at the time, but yeah. Alright, please tell me that this will be enough to upgrade it to the Ring of Love, to the refined Ring of, not the refined Ring of Love, to at least one of the Ring of Love tiers. This is why I don't talk that much. I stutter a lot. I can't figure out what to say as much, as fast. And see, that right there is the end island. Mediocre ring of love. Okay, so now it's become one of the rings of love so far. Okay. And I know what Romero's going to do next, but unfortunately, that's going to have to wait till at least next episode because I'm going to need to do a lot of mushroom grinding. And so, yeah. Okay. See, the reason why I'm using the diamond minion is because I kind of want to get perfect armor. Like, maybe to wear and then to sell. So, yeah. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at e426_no. Make sure you subscribe on. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. Okay, and yeah, and also make sure you subscribe to this channel. Like this video, comment below, and share the video. And yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, in the next video. Okay, come on. Come on. Well, that just happened. I need to hurry up and upload this video before I lose my mind. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye.